Okay, we're going to get some messages for my Rebel Unicorn deck. If you're sensitive, turn this video off now. Go watch one of my other videos or come back at a later date. But this one, stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Okay? This deck is kind of brutal. So for some of you, you need to listen to what people are saying and just sit back and say nothing. Don't even respond. You think someone is lying? They are. Okay? So stop talking. Start listening. Listen to that little voice inside you. Listen to that. We have 3 brains in the body. We have our brain, we have our heart, and we have our gut. Okay? Tells us everything. Listen to that. Okay? And get the fuck out of your head and get into your heart. It misses you. Listen, if you know that someone is lying to you or lying about you, you don't even need to defend yourself. Okay? All you need to do is step back and let them do whatever it is they're going to do. Okay? Get out of your head about it. Don't allow other people to live rent-free in your mind without paying rent. Okay? Like, for real. I don't even think I said that right, but we'll keep going. What else do we have here, Spirit? You know, that's what happens is they end up giving away their power to you. And the thing is you probably don't even want it. So there is people who they're lying to themselves. They're lying to other people. They want to keep you all fucked up over them. But you just need to be quiet. Let them say and do whatever they're going to say and do. Because, listen, when people are willing to do the things that they're willing to do, it only goes to show that they're going to do the same thing to other people. Okay? So, what else do we have here, Spirit? What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Okay. They broke your heart. Fuck them. All right, yeah. Maybe you stopped talking to people who they broke your heart. They didn't care about you. You were all up in your head, all fucked up over them. This could be, and this can be any type of a relationship, okay? And because it obviously it was emotional because they broke your heart. And maybe at the same time, you broke their heart, or they feel that you broke their heart. Maybe you walked away. Maybe you just stopped talking to them. You could have ghosted them. And in doing so, even though when people are mad at you, it's almost like when your parents used to tell you when a little boy, hit you in kindergarten, it's because he's got a crush on you. Like, okay, we're telling kids that if somebody abuses you, it's because they like you. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a good thing to say to your kids. So please stop doing that if you're one of those. But at the end of the day, it's like they feel that you broke their heart in some way, and this is their way of getting back at you by lying about you. By lying about you, by lying about the relationship, by lying about their role in what happened. Okay, wow, okay. So, we got a couple cards, sorry. Okay, so center of the reading, we got put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Okay. So maybe this person or you were looking at your phone, maybe hoping that they would call, maybe hoping that they would reach out to you. I'm putting those cards back in because they landed on the floor and I don't take ones on the floor. I'm getting gossip energy with the phone and the lying and the talking. I'm getting gossip. People gossiping about you. They're all up in their head. They're doing what they can to break your heart because they feel like they're scorned. Scorned? I don't really use that word, but okay. You got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. This is more about them than it is about you. Get the fuck out of your head. Don't worry about what other people are saying about you. What else do we have? Future. Time to let go. Yeah, that's right underneath the stop talking. They broke your heart. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Time to let go. Move on. Hey, Not your circus, not your monkey. There's nothing you can do about it. It's almost like that saying, do you have a problem? Yeah. Can you do something about it? Yeah. Then don't worry about it. Do you have a problem? Yeah. Can you do something about it? No. Then don't worry about it. I think that with Jupiter now in Cancer, we have a lot of emotional tension, and because it just squared Saturn, so it was like this intense emotional shit that's been coming to the surface, and Jupiter's expansion, and it's like, But then we have that Mars square Uranus, which is that breaking free from shackles that bind, and maybe it's through like some, shit you hear, think gossip that you hear about yourself, like, and then you're just like, I'm not even going to be mad. I'm just going to break free. And that's going to be my motivation to move forward and make a better life for myself and not manifest these types of scenarios in my life. Put the phone down. Stop. You know what? That's another thing. Stop posting on social media all the shit that's going on with you. Unless it's like there to help other people or whatever, but just don't create more drama on social media. You know what I mean? Drop the fucking ego. I said they were acting out of ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. Drop the ego. Ego is just fear. Wow. Okay, we got 3 more cards that wanted to pop out. We got get the fuck outside and move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Your body will have a physical manifestation of whatever it is that you're harboring. And we've got fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Somebody owes somebody here an apology. And if they were willing to just apologize, because these are both orange cards, right? So this is like that sacral chakra energy. They know something needs to be done. And if they would literally just apologize for the shit that they've started in your life, for breaking your heart, or that you guys could apologize to one another, or they'd even listen to an apology from you, you guys both win in the end. Because what do you really gain from hating another person? It's got to be tiring. It can't feel very good. People will spend their entire lives hoping and wishing and praying for another person's downfall. They'll, recruit other people to dislike you. They'll try to tarnish your name. They'll try to, literally tear you apart. And it all comes from the ego. It all comes from the ego. Fear that you might move away from them. So what do? They drag you back in. And maybe for some of you, it's like maybe they're not showing up, but they have other people reaching out to you, or they show up in your dreams, and it's because they're tugging on your energy. People, that's like black magic. People don't, people think magic, and, they think like, candles and herbs and essential oils and, mugwort and, toad leg or eyeball or whatever, and that's just not so. It can be an energy. When somebody just continues to think over and over and over negative thoughts about you, that's their way of sending you black magic. And not everybody even realizes that, but that is black magic, So, there's a positive way, people call, it witchcraft, but they were healers in the past. Nobody ever questioned, everybody always questioned who was ever called witches, but they didn't question the people who burned them at the stake. And, that's where we went really south. So, yeah, for some of you, this is about your value system, but also and maybe they're trying to ruin your business or, ruin you at work. Somebody could even be lying at work about you. Or somebody could just think that you're lying, but they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They just want you to stop talking. People cannot stand, especially liars, cannot stand when somebody is willing to tell the truth. But I feel like, at the end of the day, you are tugging at this person's energy, okay? And this person absolutely owes you an apology. Absolutely. But when, somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Because I don't know, even if somebody was to come back and apologize, you have to remember how they left in the first place. You have to look at the cycles of the relationship with this individual. Is it something where you feel like a winner in the end? It's one thing to say I love you, it's another thing to say I trust you. Can you really say that you could trust this person? Once a snake, always a snake. A snake is a snake even after it sheds its skin. I definitely get somebody here blocking. They're blocking your energy. But I say, you know what? Go out, have fun. Go garden, go spend time in nature, go spend time at an animal shelter, go, focus on your business, focus on, your values, focus on healing, focus on, the people that actually genuinely love and care and don't make you question their loyalty or, their integrity and whether or not they're being honest with you, because you just know it in your heart. These individuals pick up the phone to check on you because they value you as a person and they value you as a part of their life. I think whoever these other people are, they don't even value themselves. It's like in relationships when, one person is constantly accusing another person of something, like, you're cheating on me, you're talking to other people. It's usually because they're the ones that are cheating and talking to other people. So it's like that gaslighting, and it's like, don't project that shit onto me, return to sender. You're probably the one doing it. And again, listen to your intuition. If you think that a person is lying to you, they put down their phone every single time you walk in the room, or they've not, I can't say just because they keep it on silent, but are you allowed to have their passcode on their phone? If you're in a relationship and you don't even know the passcode of your partner's phone, is that even a relationship you want to be a part of? If they're sitting for, hours in the bathroom and they're on their phone and you can see that green dot showing that they're on Facebook, what are they doing? So, I don't know. For some of you, you need to just let go and let God. Let go and let God. Whatever karma is coming for these individuals, and sometimes their karma is just the fact that you are no longer in their life. And that is something that they will have to deal with. And most people will not fucking apologize to you because they have ego. Because that would mean that they would actually have to take responsibility for the way that they treated you, for the lies that they told about you, because they would have to go to other people and tell other people, oh, wait, you know what? I decided that I really do love this person. And not everybody's going to be as forgiving because that individual has already brainwashed everybody else that you're the bad guy. So now it's going to only create more of a rift. And then again, there goes that black magic. It's like, when people get in fights, I just look at people like, oh my God, you guys are so fucking stupid when you post it all over social media, right? An argument between you and your spouse. And it's like, not everybody else is going to be as forgiving. So the next week when you post this picture about your guys' day out and how that person is the love of your fucking life, when every single person knows who this individual, or what you've portrayed this individual to be, people are going to look at those pictures and be like, okay, and the ones who actually know you and have been around you are going to be like, yeah, well, we know what you're like in real life. You know what I mean? So, literally, guys, literally, people will not apologize to you because they would actually have to admit that they were the problem. It was never you. And that's why they'll go out of their way and lie to other people about who you are. It could be, jealousy about how much money you make, or you're holding money over your head for some of you. This person could be lying about money. They could have stolen money from you. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be all up in your head. You're going to get caught up in this situation, okay? Because I've got the get the fuck out of your head and you've got a feeling you just can't shake. And then it says get the fuck outside and move your ass. I feel like that's the antidote. The antidote to all of this is just going out, enjoying life, enjoying the simple things in life. Like me, I go out and garden. Like, I love to garden. I love to go gather chicken eggs. I love to spend time with my puppy and, take him for walks and, you know, like, it's the simple things in life, you know? And listen, whatever is going on up here about this broken heart, we do have a thing called a human emotion. And it is really hard. It's easier said than done. Like, go focus your attention on nature and go do, listen, through that pain and that emotion brings such beautiful blessings. If we didn't have that thing called a human emotion, though, we'd be able to blaze right through everything. Now, there are some people in this world who has zero emotion, zero fucks to give when it comes to other people. They will go out of their way to fucking hurt people for whatever reason, because to them, you broke their heart, you ruined their life. Like, people always blaming their fucking parents for their unfortunate circumstances. You're a fucking grown adult now. The past is the past. Move on, But people will go out of their way. Like, forgiveness doesn't even come freely anymore. Everybody uses the word, oh, I'm setting boundaries. No, you're building walls. You're building walls so that apologies can't come through. And why? Because you have such a fucking big ego. It exudes who you are. Drop the ego. Time to let go of that shit. Know your value. Know your worth. Fuck. Add tax. Double it. And shipping and handling. I'm going to leave that there, you guys. Subject to interpretation. Let me know how this reading resonates with you. But in the meantime, just put your phone down. Go outside. Disconnect for a while. Sometimes too much information can be too much. And, it's not a lack of information that people have. It's a lack of utilizing the information and actually hearing it and not just listening, right? So, love you guys all so much. Like this video, share, comment. Let me know how this reading resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, thefootstepstopeace.com. Check me out on all my other social media platforms. I love you guys all so much. Thank you guys for being here, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.